Hey everyone, welcome. We should be live now, hopefully, fingers crossed. I will check on the audio. Hello Joshy, how you doing? Let's see. Are we live? We are live. Is the audio good? I think the audio is good. Cool. So, Festival of the Lost is now live in the Destiny, and what you just missed, actually, there was a cutscene as I logged in, but I didn't realise that, otherwise I would have started streaming beforehand, with Eris going into the pyramid and touching the Veil statue, and doing some weird stuff. But we're going to be seeing what's new with the Festival of the Lost. I know there's a few other things happening today.
Again. Lots has happened since we last met, An old friend came home. The moon is infested again, and the Vex are invading. These are all important things, but as always, it is also very important to remember those who have left us, and to look forward with hope in our hearts. That is the purpose of this festival. A holiday about death and loss, yes, but also hidden identities, beautiful lanterns, and candy. Have fun, my love.
You're live and audio is good. Oh, awesome, Rick. How you doing? Right. So I know we're going to take a look at like what is new in Eververse, and we're going to play the Haunted Forest. We're probably not going to do the dungeon, and we'll see what the exotic quest line is, how we get into it. Eva smiles when you walk up. She's already said all that good stuff. What is this? Festival of the Lost. Acquire a masquerade's helmet from Eva Levante. Like so. Cool. We have the new masks we can get. So we have Hidden Swarm, we have Mithrax mask, we have the Goblin mask, we have Opulent Callus, and we have Drifter mask. We then have a load of new bounties. Collect 300 candy, 25 coins.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Complete a Crucible match with a mask on. Complete a Gambit match whilst a mask is on. Defeat enemies with supers while wearing masks.
Wonderful.
The usual normal stuff we usually get with Festival of Lost. Hello Ruben, how you doing? What do we have down here? We have a mystery grab bag. We have an epic mystery grab bag. And we have some... so it might be worth getting one of each of those, so you have each of the energy types. And then we have the Masterworked Braytech Werewolf, which is 1,000 candy. How much are these masks? They're strange coins. Oh, and we can buy one of these. We don't have enough space, though. Let me delete something quickly, and we can get one of those masks on, so we can start actually doing some of these bounties. I think we can use some of my ornaments from last year as well. So I've got the... let me think. I think I've got the Disco Ball Ghost. Oh, I think I have the chicken as well. And that I didn't really try last year. I didn't really enjoy the Haunted Forest that much. We'll grab a load of these, because they're going to give me strange coins. So we might as well just stack up on as many as we can. Okay, cool. Let's quickly take a look at Eververse, see what new stuff is in here. Now, I believe there isn't an engram this year that gives you this stuff. I think it all is just bought with silver. Let's have a quick look. So we have the armor set. Oh, they do sell the set from last year. I've already got it, but that's nice to know that they sell that set. Let's take a quick look at the Bright Dust stuff, just to see. Oh no, you can buy some stuff with Bright Dust, so that is cool to see. We have Bone Boogie. A little jig. Alright, that's kind of cool. We have the Ocular Fortitude Shell. Is this from last year? Is that the eyeball? Yeah, that was from last year, I believe. That was from last year. I think this is all just stuff from last year, except for the mask. And, ooh. That's kind of a nice transmat effect. I think that's a new one. Soul's Not. I'm not sure about this one. Love your CTR videos. You're a good YouTuber. Thank you very much, Ruben. I actually just put up a new CTR video like half an hour ago, maybe an hour ago now, talking about the Drift class. That's alright. How much is this? 1,200. That's pretty expensive for a mask. But I guess it glows. Is the jack-o'-lantern one available to look at? I think that one kind of looked cooler. Let's have a look. Here it is. So, let's have a look at what that actually just looks like. So I feel that one looks a little bit cooler. We might have to get some silver, and we might have to purchase some of these things. This is a emote that I really want for just like... Oh. It doesn't spin with you there. That's what I want for the Crucible. 6,000. I wish I hadn't spent all my Bright Dust. But it comes in red. Shame you can't change the colour, it seems. Or maybe you can. Let's have a look. These act as ornaments, obviously, so that's kind of cool. It comes in red. That's a bit strange. Shame you can't change the colour of that stuff. We have some new ghost shells. We have the Jacko shell. We have the broomstick. What else do we have? Is that new? Parting? Yeah. Little like rose. Smell the rose and drop it down. What else we got here? Ooh, we got Murder of Crows. That's a new transmat effect. Let's have a quick look at Boo, and then we'll hop into some of this new stuff. What is this? Boo. That is a bit strange. Cool. Right. So I might have to go and get some silver at some point, and maybe purchase a few of these things. No new. Oh, actually, this is a new shader. Skelegal. I wasn't a fan of many of the shaders from last year. That doesn't really... Maybe it's my armor choice, but not a big fan of that shader. Cool.
Thank you for shopping at Eververse.
Right.
Just browsing.
So, I don't think there's anything really else to do in the tower. Again, I'm not sure how we activate this new exotic quest line. We'll go into the Haunted Forest in just 1 second. Let's quickly take a look at destinations. Because if we go to the moon... If we go to the moon, where's the dungeon? Is that the dungeon? Altar of Sorrow. Wait, what? Wait, what is this? Is this a new public event? I'm a little bit confused. Let's go quickly see what this is about. I think that's something new. Altars of Sorrow. Throughout the Sorrow's Harbour, the high perform nightmarish rituals. Let's have a quick look at that. I think that might be something new. If not, then we'll just hop straight into the Haunted Forest. But that looks like it could be something new. We'll have to go have a look. Maybe that's how you start the dungeon or the exotic quest line. I'll have a look on the good old Reddit as we fly in, just to see if people have discovered how you start some of this stuff. But I'm hoping the Haunted Forest this year is funner than it was last year. I didn't have very much fun in it last year. It kind of got a bit boring after the first or second go. I did like the version they did for the Revelry, the spring version. That one was a funner version of the Haunted Forest. But I feel like the Haunted Forest kind of lacked because it was the first event they ever did like that. And hopefully they've learned from that, and this one should be hopefully a lot more fun. But yeah, unless maybe this is just like the normal nightmares that spawn there, but they've just added a little like waypoint for it now. It's probably going to disappear by the time I get there. But the fact that there isn't one anywhere else here makes me think this is something to do with maybe the dungeon? Or... because where is this? This is like... it's in a weird spot. I'm not sure. We'll have a look. Something is definitely happening. Is that it? Wait, what? Hold on. What is this here? It said it was... hold on. I thought it said it was like over here. But it looks like it's back there. What is up here? This is where it said the event was happening. Right? I'm assuming it's that new thing in the middle of the map there. I think that's just a marker so it's not like right in the middle of the area. So what is this? It's like a big old crystal. Can't destroy that crystal. Do we kill the nightmares around here? Tier 1. Is this a new public event then? What? I did not see this in the patch notes. I don't think. Other people are coming over, that might help. We have 46 seconds to try and complete this. Oh look at this guy over here, he's a Sword Baron Nightmare. How do you get to the Haunted Forest? So if you go onto the tower, it's at the top of the tower on the map. How are we doing this? Oh wait, what? I'm so confused. I need one more nightmare eliminated. Is this a result of whatever Eris did in that cutscene? Did she like activate something by mistake or on purpose and that? There's another one there now. Proceed to the next altar. So this is basically escalation protocol but on the moon. Which is kind of cool. I doubt this has any like specific armor drops or weapon drops. So I don't think anything's been like found in the database. Nightmare, Eva Vandal. This guy's a toughie. That doesn't count as one of those though. Ha. There's another big ball thing over here. Is this where they spawn from? I'm literally very confused about what this is. And why we're doing it. And what the reward is. This is probably something to do with Festival Lost, maybe. Literally select it from the top of the tower map. Just like with any... oh, what was the last one? That summer one? Can't remember what it was called. That was kind of fun. I did like that one. The Solstice event. Another one? How many tiers are there of this? We've got like 10 seconds to get to the next altar. Do we start this somehow or does it automatically start? Tier 3. Huh. Well, we'll continue with this, and we'll see how far we can get with this, what it does, and then we'll hop into the Haunted Forest. I don't remember seeing this on the roadmap either, like, Altars of Sorrow. Well, that was a bad Nova Bomb. This ogre did not stand a chance. He just walked out and got obliterated. Got a big sword bearer guy. Does he actually drop the sword for us to use? He does. I do not like using the sword bearers, so I'll let someone else grab that one. Oh, we need that sword. Someone pick that sword up. Oh, we can all pick it up. Kill it. We kill it. Is there another one we need the sword for? No. But we'll use it on them. One more to go. What is that? Is that like... Maybe this is the start of the exotic quest. Maybe it drops the item you need. This crystal thing in the sky kind of looks like it's from the pyramid. Almost. Like that very sort of dark black material. I see. I would assume there's 7 tiers. This can't just like keep going until we fail, can it? Escalation was 7 tiers and then the final boss. We could be seeing the same thing here. It doesn't seem to be like scaling up in difficulty really, it's just adding more nightmares each time, but I think the time limit is the same. But we've got like a whole load of squads here. Need that sword. Who's got the sword? Wait, what is this? Why is there... Hold on, what? The wizards defeated, they will just suddenly spawned. Oh wow. How do you get to the Haunted Forest? You click on the tower, and then when you're on the map of the tower, you click the activity on the top of it. That will take you into the Haunted Forest. I think you may have to go speak to Eva Levante first, but it should load you straight into the tower. Let me clear these ads. Haunted Forest, literally click on the director, click on the tower, and it's the activity that you click on at the top of the map. That'll load you in. Look, if I show you quickly, you go destinations, you go tower, and you click Haunted Forest. There. Make sure you've got a mask on, and you'll be able to load into it. There is none. There's no activity there for you? Are some of you guys not seeing it? Oh, we've got one more wizard to kill. Oh, no, 2 more wizards to kill. It's not that, but that is the Haunted Forest. That's the Haunted Forest activity. Hey, we've done it. Is there another tier to this? We don't see it? You don't see that there? Try quit your game and come back on. Have you got the update? I assume you've got the update, otherwise you wouldn't be able to log in. What platform are you on? Have you spoken to Eva Levante in the tower? Like, speak to her. Buy a mask from her. And then you should be able to see it. You need to make sure you buy the mask, I think, before the activity pops up, because you need the mask to be able to go into the activity. I would assume. I didn't check if it was there before I bought a mask. So buy one of the masquerade masks from Eva Levante, and then you should hopefully be able to just go into it. PC. Maybe they're having problems with it on PC because it's the first... yeah, they might be having... Because obviously... this is the first event I think they've had since they moved to Steam, isn't it? So maybe there's having some problems. Maybe check the Bungie Help Twitter account. They probably have any updates. How do you get coins? You don't need coins to buy the mask. You can buy it with Glimmer. It's like on the bottom row. There's like a mask that looks like the Cryptarch. You need to buy that, and that will complete the step of the quest that she gives you to do. And then it might appear. I think you get coins by completing the bounties that you complete through the Haunted Forest. Yeah, you need to buy the mask first. On the bottom row there's like 3, one of each energy type. That would probably unlock it for you. But they just cost you Glimmer, yeah. They're pretty cheap. We will load into the Haunted Forest in a bit and try it out, but I wanted to see what this new public event thing was on the moon, and I'm still not entirely sure what this is or what it's getting us, but we'll keep going with it. How to get into the Haunted Forest? Make sure you go buy the mask from Eva Levante on the bottom row, and then it should appear as a node you can click on in the tower. What are we? We've got to split up and kill these guys. Let's grab a sword. Can we grab a sword? Where's the swords? Now this is getting a little bit more challenging. Is my I feel like my exotic boots that reload my weapons, they just don't want to work half the time. Sword bearer, where art thou? I need a sword bearer. Sword bearer, please. Is there no sword bearers here? Has someone got a sword that you can use? Has this guy got a sword? It's not going to work using your super on it. Now this guy's got a sword. Nice. There we go. We are making some good progress here. Back to killing the nightmares over here. I'm missing every single shot there. I didn't realise it was going to be something like as long as this, otherwise I probably would have changed my gear. I still could do, but we'll keep it going, we'll keep it rolling. don't want to be wasting any time here. We might be getting up to some sort of big boss fight, and I'd rather not waste as much time. We'll probably do the Haunted Forest, and then the next activity after that is like, go do the Altars of Sorrow on the moon. I've done this in like completely the wrong order. It's getting a bit frame ratey though, I will say. You can probably see it. Over there. Nice, one more to go. And then we're on wave 6. I feel like there's going to be 7 waves. And we've still got 2 minutes left. I feel like this is that's a good amount of time to have. I feel like we're doing this fairly quickly, and we're killing enough to get like that time back pretty quickly. Let me just kill like a load of ads. Super, 10 seconds to get back from that. Proceed to the last altar and face the final nightmare. Oh, okay, so there's only 6. Or 5? Does this count as 6? The final nightmare, and Cade comes walking out. Golden guns us all. What's in there? What is in here? Oh, it actually damages you slightly. Nightmare of Fogoth. Oh, right. Okay. Can we damage him? Oh, okay. This is kind of weird, but this is kind of cool. We're doing some pretty decent damage. I guess he's going to go immune in a sec. Like they always do. And then we have to hunt. We have to run over to here and hunt down those nightmares. How long do we have? We don't have that long. Oh, we do not have that long. Hopefully these guys give us a lot of time. Let's try not to die. Let's try like kill some mini ants and stuff as well. Oh, so 10 seconds. Return to the lectern. Sorrow. Okay. We did some sort of milestone there. Can we damage Fogoth again? No, that's not Fogoth. It's like mini Fogoth. Now we can, I think. Really focus on the ad control as well, so we get those extra seconds. Start focusing as I'm using just the SMG. Ooh, we need to. Oh, bit of weird jump there. Hit down the shield. Am I the only one over here doing this guy? That's not good. Doing some nasty work. Come on. We'll try and just keep damaging this one so when they come over. There we go. Ooh, come on, kill, kill, kill. An extra 20 seconds is that? We are cutting it close, I think. We'll get some supers going. Do enough golden gun shots there. I think he's going to go immune one more time. I wish I had more heavy. And boom. Defeat a tier 5 nightmare boss. Altar of Sorrows. What did that give me? Give me nothing. Huh. Let me have a look at the triumphs page then. Let's see, that was a bit weird. A bit like anticlimactic. I guess that's in destinations? The moon. Defeat a tier 5 nightmare boss. Altar of Sorrow. Final. Altar of Sorrow. Complete waves. Complete 20 waves. Defeat nightmares at the Altar of Sorrow. At tier 5, clear all 5 phases in a row without a single sacrifice and then defeat the boss. I'm not sure what that means. Rapidly defeat a tier 5 nightmare boss. I assume these ones are then dungeons. Okay, so that's just like a new escalation protocol that they've added in. That's kind of cool. Right. Let's go ahead and actually see what the Haunted Forest is like this year then. We'll just put one of these on, and let's not look like the Cryptarch. What do we have? We can infuse, not infuse, ornaments. Let's look like a funky glitter ball. Got that one from last year. And let's go to... Where are we? Come on. The Haunted Forest. I don't know if this has changed at all. I don't know if it's exactly the same as it was before. That's... No matter. We'll do the Haunted one, because we don't have a fire team here. I'm hoping it's changed up, because I think people started to get bored of it before. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah. I mean, that gives you something to do on the moon, I guess. And there's a ship that you can get. I'm not sure, though. How do we get access to the new exotic quest? How do we get access to the dungeon? Do we go speak to Eris, maybe? Maybe we need to go speak to Eris. So that is just, like, always active, I guess. It's just on a rotation. No one has to go up to, like, activate it, like with Escalation Protocol. Huh. I wonder if the exotic quest is dungeon tied. I can't remember if on the roadmap it said. Is my stream frozen? Or are we good? Is it frozen? Let me look. It looks like it was frozen. Oh no, we're good. That was weird. Yeah, I wonder if the questline is tied to the dungeon then, and I'd assume the dungeon is a new public event. Hold on. Did we get any drops from that public event thing? Apparently it drops new weapons. Apparently it drops new weapons. We'll have a look. Maybe it got sent to the postmaster and I just didn't realise. Or maybe it's on me. Well, let's head through here and see what it is like this year. It's looking a lot more spooky than last year, that is one thing. We got 15 minutes, I assume, to get as far as we can. Killing bosses and enemies. I can't remember if it gives you more time. I don't think it does. Oh, you get candy though. They drop from every single enemy? No. I think my record was like branch 8 last time, if I remember correctly. We'll see if we can beat that record. I don't think it was a very good record, but again, I didn't really enjoy this game mode that much last year. gotta move quick. And then I guess we fight a little boss. I can't remember how this works. I'm getting it confused with the Revelry version. Getting all that candy though. I can't really remember what the bounties I picked up were. It doesn't matter. I've actually got like pumpkins and things on the floor this time. Alright, so it's pretty much the same same layout here with branch, a boss. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at shooting grenade launchers. Then do a branch again, complete a boss. And also we get like special perks, which we can tie to our masks. I think I probably could put one on, but and then we start that again and we try and do another branch just as quickly and get over to there. I wonder if I would assume the bosses have changed. I can't really remember what they were before either. Sort of run through this one. Wonder if we can use last year's masks with mods. So you can put last year's masks on as ornaments. So all the masks are ornaments this year. They all go on that masquerade mask that you buy from Eva. I don't think you can put mods on the. I don't think you can put masks on it, unfortunately. Mods on it, unfortunately. Let me have a quick look. A quick look is actually a really long look. I don't think these have slots for mods. Oh no, they do. So yeah, you can put normal mods on these, except for that last slot is taken up by the mods from this event. But that's kind of cool. So you can kind of actually use the masks now viably, whereas before you couldn't. It was like you put this mask on, you're missing out on mods and you're missing out on power level. Whereas now you can actually infuse them up. We don't want to go down there. Where do we want to go? And yeah, if you had any masks from last year, they have all been turned into ornaments, so you can just pop them on the masks. Kind of makes me wish I'd got the Jade Rabbit mask from last year. Yeah, using the masks from last year, they all got turned into ornaments. All your masks from last year, so now they just fit onto the masquerade mask as an ornament, like how all the Eververse stuff works. Does this guy have any special things for him? Nope, just a normal service. Yeah, that's that final slot on the mods there. That's the Haunted Forest mods. So just like last year, it all works the same. I don't know if it keeps the, like, I think you had to level them up last year, didn't you? I can't remember really. Those mods are still there. I should probably put one on, because it's probably going to help. Do you have to buy the Acolyte mask? The Acolyte, yeah, you have to buy the masks from Eva. What do we have? I can't remember what I actually used last time. I think I used that one, Vampiric Touch. The Acolyte mask. Yeah, the Acolyte mask can be bought from Eva for, I think it was 1,000 candy or something like that. No, 10 strange coins. 10 chocolate strange coins. You can buy those masks. If you want the wizard mask or the jack-o'-lantern mask, then you have to buy them with bright dust or silver. Hey Kevin, how you doing? But yeah, it doesn't really... I feel like the only major change here this year is this kind of just looks a little bit more spooky than it did last year. Nothing wrong with that. But I would have preferred maybe some, like... I don't know. I would have loved to have seen... I can't remember what they called it, but like the spooky version of Trials. I know Trials isn't in this game anymore, but like something like that for PvP, where you have like spiders pop up on your screen like that was. And can we kill this guy? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I'm a little bit confused. We can't kill this guy. Is there a different way we go? I can't even remember how we get past these guys. Wait, huh? Good, yeah, I'm doing good. Blossom, what mask do I buy? So, if you go to Eva, you need to go and buy the Masquerade mask, which is the Rahul mask. Did he just spawn in late? That was... What? That was kind of weird. That wasn't there before. I think they just, like, had a late spawn. Is the Acolyte the cheapest to get? I don't think it is. I think they're all the same price. So the Acolyte, the Goblin, Mithrax, Callus, and the Drifter, I believe they are all the same amount. Well, I'm playing Destiny right now, so nice, yeah. Have you... do you know how to get to the dungeon yet? Or the new exotic quest? I assume the exotic quest is tied to the dungeon, but I would assume you have to speak to Eris to start it, but I'm not entirely sure of that. How do you get the werewolf auto rifle? You need to go to... Well, you need to collect, I think it's 1,000 candy. And then you need to go to Eva and you can buy it for 1,000 candy. I think it's 1,000 candy. It might... I want to say it's 1,000 candy. Which doesn't seem that much, seeing as we're getting quite a lot, but... Anybody know how to get to the forest? Do you know how you get... So, yeah, if you go to Eva, you need to buy the Rahul mask, the Cryptarch mask from her. That will complete the quest step for her, and that will unlock the ability to play the Haunted Forest, which is a node activity, and the tower. Like with Solstice and Revelry and like this last year. But make sure you go and buy the mask, otherwise it probably doesn't appear. Yeah. You need to go get the helmet from Eva. It costs 100 glimmer. So unless you haven't got 100 glimmer, then you might want to go farm 100 glimmer. No way, only started 70 hours ago, sorry. Alright, no worries. Anyone know what's in the mystery bag? I want to know how much I'll be ending up grinding. Yeah, I'm not sure. It doesn't actually say. You can't preview or anything. So if you already have the mask, do you have to delete it? Because she isn't selling. I'm not sure. She's selling 3 of them. Like one of each energy type. When you buy it, does it disappear from her inventory? I don't think it does. You can't get into the game for some reason. Are you in like a queue? There might be a lot of people trying to get on right now. It seems like every time there's an update for this game now, there's always a queue once the update has come live. Anyone know? Yeah, I'm not sure about the mystery bags. I would assume they have like the possibility to give you maybe one of the masks, maybe some candy, and perhaps some strange coins. I'm not entirely sure. Are you playing on Steam? No, I'm playing on Xbox. Myself. It says I need to complete a triumph. You need to complete a triumph to do what? To play the Haunted Forest? Right, we're done with this. We've got 4 minutes left. That's probably like another 4 waves. It just says the servers are not available. Have you updated your... I don't know how it works. What platform are you on, Sean? Are you on Steam? Because you might need to update your client, or you might need to, like, if you're on the console, then you need to, like, if you're on Xbox at least, you need to hard turn off your Xbox for like the 30 seconds and then turn it back on, and that will force the update. But you're probably not able to get in because the game hasn't like received the update. I think it's like 2.6.1 or something like that. Love your channel, man. Super helpful. Thanks. Thank you very much, Lord Gaines. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're just sort of chilling today. I've been a bit ill, so I'd normally have face cam and stuff up like that, and my voice probably wouldn't sound as it does now, but it's just a chill stream today, trying out how this event is. The broom is Eververse. It is. It's only 800 silver, I think, which I feel like they could have cranked the prices up for that quite a lot. I feel like they could have gone to like 1,500. To get the werewolf auto rifle, it says you need to complete a triumph. Oh, maybe you need to complete the triumph and then also pay the 100 candy. That would make more sense. I was thinking 1,000 candy is a little bit like... Oh gosh. I wish I had anti-barrier rounds on right now, because then I could just shoot straight through that. Yeah, I got the up. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I see the update. Alright, cool. Awesome. Glad that fixed it for you. Hopefully. Getting the update. What country are you in? I am in the UK. I do need to switch my weapons around. This is my PvP loadout. I don't usually use the Jade Rabbit in a PvE scenario. Don't encourage them, let them charge less. True. But I was just going into it thinking, because it was such like a fan favorite thing from Destiny 1 that they like only let you use for like a week, that I thought they wouldn't mind charging you a bit more. The armor set though, 6,000 bright dust. I think I can't. Is that only 1,000 silver maybe? 6,000 bright dust for the armor set. Oof, that was a lot of bright dust, and I spent 4,000 on an emote that I need 3 people to activate, and I can never get 3 people to activate it, so I probably should have kept my bright dust for the armor. You need to get 150 chocolate coin things to complete the triumph, then 1,000 candy to buy it. I'm not entirely sure how we get the strange coins either. Maybe that's the mystery bags that give you the coins. Or maybe we get some from the chest at the end of this. What power level are you on? My power level is 960. I think I'm 960 now. I'm not. I don't think I'm actually 960 now, but I can get to 960 if I... what is it? If I think I've got something on here that's like lowering me. Maybe? Oh, I think my helmet. I've got a 951 helmet, which I believe boosts... Oh, why have I got these on? No wonder my exotic wasn't working. I don't even have them on. There we go. You get strange coins from the chest at the end. Ah. Is it a set amount? Is it random? Is it only like 2 per run? It's probably based on how many branches you clear, I would assume. I think it was last time, though I don't think it was chocolate coins last time. The coins are bounties and drop from event. Ah, that makes sense. Gonna be grinding these bounties out. I feel like these events take too much grinding. I liked good old Destiny 1 Dawning SRL event. That was my favourite event. They brought it back like once and then they just like, nah. Oops, didn't mean to throw that. They're like, we don't have the resources to make that for Destiny 2. Which sucks. Because I would love SRL back. The favourite hand cannon? Oof. I'm not a big user of hand cannons, but I do really like Arena's Val, the new exotic. I was using that a lot in Crucible. I will probably go back to using that once I got Randy's throwing knife. But I like using that and then popping a Empowerment Rift. And is it literally until we finish now? Yeah, I like popping an Empowerment Rift and using Arena's Vow and just like one-tapping people in Crucible. Otherwise, I don't mind Spare Rations as a PvE hand cannon. I'm trying to think what other hand cannons I use. Again, I'm not a big hand cannon person. I got 10 coins, I think, for doing 5 branches clear. That doesn't seem that bad. I think we're on our 5th wave here. Just be careful because the floor drops out. Oh, they've kept that from last year. I remember the first time I ever did that. I fell down and got stuck in there with the knight dude. Bad Juju in Destiny 2. It was good. When it first came out, like that was what I used. It kind of overtook the Outbreak for me. So I was using a lot of the Outbreak, and then I switched to Bad Juju. Though I feel like with Shadowkeep, pulse rifles just... I'm not sure what they like in PvE, sorry. Yeah, but PvP, I feel like you're better off with something else than a pulse, like a scout or a hand cannon. So I've kind of stepped away from pulses at the moment. Though, that being said, the new Eris pulse, which should now be available once we get the dungeon, looks like it could be pretty nice. The rolls you can get on it, it's like a Redrick's rate of fire pulse. Let's see if these guys fall for it. No one did. Oh, did they both fall down? They're like, we've never done this before. There is a way out at the exit on the side. I don't think they realised how to get out though. Don't worry, this will go to the postmaster for you guys. Oh, one made it. Oh, 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 oh. Mine would be Crimson. Oh, yeah. See, Crimson, I've seen a lot of people using Crimson now. I think I used to use it when there was like a hand cannon quest to do. But that might be one to go get out of the collections. This may be out of the blue, but why do you stream? Why do I stream? Because it's just fun. It allows me to like look at this new content and stuff without making a video. I guess I assume most of you guys in the chat here are maybe new to the channel. So I used to do Destiny stuff for like the last 5 years, videos, and I kind of stopped around Black Armory and took a break from like making videos on Destiny. And I've been making videos on Crash Team Racing and stuff like that. And with Shadowkeep, I'm trying to like slowly get back into doing Destiny content and streaming and stuff like that. I mainly usually stream over on Twitch, but when there's a big new release like today, that's when I stream here on the YouTubes. Thank you to Droid's Moustache for subscribing. Appreciate that. What's your favorite exotic in Destiny 2 as of Shadowkeep? I mean, in terms of armor or weapon? In terms of armor, transversive steps, I feel like I play a lot, like I base my stuff mainly on PvP, and then I'll just like switch it up maybe occasionally for PvE if I need to. It would have been Lunafaction boots, but they got like heavily nerfed, and I feel like Transversive Steps are the only really good Warlock exotic for PvP. I feel like Warlocks are lacking in exotics that are like good. As for weapons, at the moment it's just Jade Rabbit because I'm trying to get the Randy's throwing knife for scout rifle kills. Otherwise, I think once I've got rid of that, I will be playing with the Leviathan's Breath quite a lot. People say, "Do you like it?" I haven't had like the longest. I haven't like had a chance to properly try it out yet. Let me just quickly hand in some bounties and stuff. It looks pretty decent for PvP. Like you can one-shot people out of supers if you've got it. Obviously, you got to get heavy ammo, and then some people will be like, maybe just go for Sleeper Simulant or something else instead. Do we need to return to Eva? We do. It looks like it. Can I pull up my ghost? Oh, it looks like it could be pretty fun for PvE. I'm trying to think. What exotic do I like gravitate to? Because it was Bad Juju, like that was my exotic of choice, but now I don't really like pulses. I haven't given Monte Carlo a go yet. I got it, but I haven't actually like used it at all in Destiny 2 yet. Oh, I think we know we're playing that. Thank you very much. Let me think. Let me look here. I'd really love to give the Luminary another go, but I don't think it's very viable. What have we got? Oh, I tell you, my favorite exotic is La Monarch. La Monarch. That is my go-to exotic. Someone was like, you need to use one exotic weapon for the rest of time. PvE and PvP, it's La Monarch. Yusab, well, thank you very much, Kevin. Appreciate that. What's your main character? I only have a Warlock. I've only ever had a Warlock. Destiny 1, I had 3 Warlocks, because you could actually main 3 characters back then, 3 of the same character back then, and you'd get like 3 raid drops and stuff like that. Is my stream still going? It's done that thing again where it just blacked out. I think it's going still. Let me just check. Otherwise, I'm just talking to nothing. I think it's still going. Why is it just showing me a black? Oh, it is still going. I don't know why you do that, YouTube. I tried a Hunter and I tried a Titan back in Destiny 1, and I just couldn't get to grips with like their jumping and stuff like that after being a Warlock for so long. And then I have 2 Warlocks in this, but I only use 1 because you can't really use 2 of the same character anymore. But Warlock, I don't think I could get to grips with a Titan or a Hunter anymore after playing on this Warlock for 5 years now. Monty is great on Titan with Thundercoil, and Syntheseps is quite nasty. I think did they nerf Thundercoil today? I was looking at the patch notes and I can't remember what I read, but I think they nerfed something to do with the Titan. I've seen a pretty cool build from Aztec Ross who I can't remember what he called it, but it was Monte Carlo with the sun braces as a Warlock. It looked like it was pretty cool, but I used to really like sun braces. Not anymore. You have the risk one too. It's so cool and powerful. P.S. It's the only exotic I have. Do you get it from the new quest line that they gave you to get that? That was a cool quest. You get to go back to Destiny 1's location. I haven't really used Risk One in a while. I remember, I think that was one of the exotics that was available in the Destiny 2 beta. I think that was the Warlock exotic. So I think that was the only time I really ever used it, was in the beta. Yeah, Warlock will always be my main. Since the first game when I play as a Hunter or a Titan, I just feel like I've gotten worse. yeah, I'm like back in Destiny 1. People still say it in Destiny 2, but the Warlock jump is like really trash. But I was like, I've gotten used to the jump now where it's bearable. But I used to love having self-res as a Warlock. Though my go-to thing for Warlock in D1 at least was I used to have, I can't remember what it was called, where you'd melee and you'd get I think it was called Flame Shield. You'd melee and you get Claws of Ahamkara, so you got 2 melees, so you'd always have like 2 overshields. You've been playing for 5 years? Yeah. Day one Warlock right here. Back from the beta. I didn't have the alpha because that wasn't on Xbox. Is it actually out, or is this fake just got here? It is out. The Haunted Forest, the Festival of Lost, it is all out right now. What's your fastest way to get exotics in Destiny 2? I don't know, really. Like, they changed it, I think, back when Warmind came out, where exotics are just a lot harder to get in general. Just keep playing. Do all the quests to get the like specific exotics, but apart from that, just keep playing and hopefully you'll get exotics. I think Nightfalls and the Raid are like the best chance of getting exotics, I believe. Let me pick up some more of these. And what do you think about Destiny 3 leaks? Are there any new leaks recently? I know there was a Destiny 3 leak like quite a while ago where Anon the 9 had leaked out. What was it now? Come on, there'd be like outposts on certain locations. Like you could choose light and dark, which we're kind of seeing a bit here. I feel like some of the stuff that was in his leak back then has kind of made its way into Destiny 2. So I don't know. I feel like we will get Destiny 3, but not for another year or two. What was the quest line that we just got? The ordeal throws exotics at you. Oh, on a higher level it probably does, yeah. I feel like I haven't done many ordeals. I've done like a load of 750 ones. Just to get some of that stuff out done quickly, but I should probably try a higher ordeal level. Where is this quest line? Was that the end of the quest? I think it was. It was like, do the Haunted Forest. Done. Okay, cool. So let's quickly just check the Postmaster because I feel like we got a new weapon from that new public event thing. We did. We got the shotgun. And we got a new ghost shell. Oh, look how much candy we've just got waiting for us. Let me clear some space. Let's take a look at this new shotgun and the new ghost shell. Ah. I prefer using an exo character. I don't like human or awoken. I'm an awoken. I've got like a pure looking awoken. When I assume everyone's beating the Shadowkeep campaign here. If you haven't, basically there's a character at the end. I was like, oh, that's Prince Aldrin. And then as he got closer, I was like, oh no, that's my warlock. There's definitely a lot of new people joining. I forget that this game's now gone free to play. Like, as someone who's just been playing it for like forever, I forget there's like new people coming in who've never played Destiny before, and I'm just getting into it because it's free to play, and that's super awesome. Like, the more people who get on Destiny, the better, because it is a great game. It's been stumbling for a couple of years, but I feel like Bungie has found their feet, and it's only going to go up from here. Why did I get the colony? Don't know. Maybe you had like forgotten it on the floor and it just gave it to you. Wait, what? Have they? I think they've changed the They changed the icon for this. That's weird. And I've just realised, have they? They've changed the icon so it actually shows your ornaments on these. Do you still play CTR? Got bored of Destiny Empires? Yeah, I still play CTR. I was on it this morning. I put up a video this morning. It was so I got bored of making Destiny content in January, so that's why I switched over to making CTR content, and I think I'm slowly getting back into Destiny content along with CTR, of course. But I've just been ill this last week, so that's why there's not been any videos. I'm sorry if I'm missing anything in chat. This is when I stream Destiny, usually on the channel, we don't usually get this many people in here, so it's a nice little surprise. Might see it at the tower now, maybe. I have like, it's very strange how often I've run into people in Destiny who are like on my friends list or something like that, but are not in my fire team. How do you get the Braytech werewolf acquisition? Let me have a look at what it says on the weapon here. And then we'll hop into the Haunted Forest again. We'll quickly actually go and speak to Eris. So we need Master of Disguise, and we need the Braytech werewolf acquisition. Huh. Haha, have all of us Brits been ill? I think so. I think I got my illness from EGX, which is like a gaming event in the UK. I kind of want to... How many? 1,000 candy. I really want the Drifter mask. I feel like that's just the coolest mask to have. That's just... It just looks so weird, but like, I want that. The 950 drops were a bit silly. I had 6 drops out of about 11 ones. There's only like 2 activities you can do now that give you 9... That give you like pinnacle rewards. So I just like don't really bother with anything else. Right, let's go to the moon. Let's quickly speak to Eris. Let's see if that unlocks us the dungeon. We're not going to do the dungeon because I have a team. But we'll see if that unlocks the dungeon. And then we'll hop back into the Haunted Forest and do a few more runs of that. Should I get the Battle Pass? Because I don't know if it's worth it. Does it... let me think. When you buy the Battle Pass, because I've got the full season, if you buy Shadowkeep, it comes with that season, right? So, if you buy Shadowkeep... Oh, you can buy season rank now? For silver? Wow. You don't see me. I don't think we're in the same tower, unfortunately. Is Summoning Dance available? I'm not sure. I didn't see it. Let me have a look. I think most things from previous Festival Lost are available, so I don't see why not. Cola, I would say, have you bought Shadowkeep? Because if you bought Shadowkeep, then it comes with this season that is currently active. So I would look at the season pass. Look at if any of the rewards are like something you'd like. Otherwise, unless you want to buy Shadowkeep, maybe hold off and then buy Shadowkeep and the season at the same time, perhaps. Do I need DLC for this event? No. Festival of the Lost is a free event to everyone. So you'll be able to hop in, you'll be able to get masks, you'll be able to play the Haunted Forest, all without having Shadowkeep, I believe. Does this have the emotes? See, I'm not seeing the old emotes at all. So maybe Summoning Dance and the other one, the weird one, where he does like the weird like arm thing that the 10 those people from the Dreaming City do. I'm not seeing them. Unless they're in a rotation of Bright Dust here, but... Oh wait, what's this? This isn't Summoning Dance. I'm not sure then. No, not yet, but I was thinking to either get the Battle Pass, Shadowkeep, or Forsaken. Well... Undying is giving you, like in terms of the event stuff, you can wait to the next event. So I think it's called just Dawn, so the Christmas season. And if you buy Shadowkeep, it comes with that current season. Forsaken is a really good expansion. I think it's like on sale. I think it's 40% off. So maybe you get Forsaken at the moment. Though, if you're someone who wants to like keep up with what people are doing, then no way. Are you joking? Is Eris really giving me another box of raisins after what happened in Destiny 1? So for anyone who didn't play Destiny 1, is my stream messing up again? I have no idea. It keeps going black. Let me clear something from here. So anyone who didn't play Destiny 1, you probably don't know what this whole thing with raisins is. What can I delete here? Let me get rid of that. Let me just use that. So in Destiny 1, the first ever Festival of Lost, Eris gave us a tiny box of raisins. It did nothing. We waited a whole year for Festival of Lost to come around again. And then I think it was only a year. It might have been 2 years we had to wait. Basically, we gave her the tiny box of raisins back. She gave us a super cool shader, which was called Super Black. It was like pure black shader all over. And then gave us a stick of celery. And that was the last we ever saw of Eris. Hello, Bo. Hello, Tio. How you doing? I'm sorry I don't speak that. I had Crown of Tempest. Now I'm wearing this helmet instead. My character looks weird. So the Deep Awakening. Travel to Sorrow's Harbour and the Moon and investigate the Hive rituals. We did this the wrong way around. We've already done this. How do you get to the Haunted Forest? You go to Eva Levante on the tower, purchase the Cryptarch mask for 100 glimmer, and that will unlock the ability to then do the Haunted Forest, which is on the tower. Jumping into the Haunted Forest, wish you luck. Good luck. Hopefully you get quite far with the branches. You got Forsaken and cause its stash for $8. Nice. So we need to open a tier 3 plus Altar of Sorrow, which we kind of already did, and defeat nightmares. We've already done this, but oh well. We'll go ahead and do that again. We'll do it again. How can you get to the Haunted Forest? So go to the tower. So anyone who needs to go to the Haunted Forest, go to the tower, speak to Eva Levante, pick up the quest that she gives you. The first step is to buy a mask. So you need to buy the Cryptarch mask from her, the Masquerade mask, which is 100 glimmer. Purchase that, put it on, and then either just next to her in the tower, there's a little like thing you can hold X on or activate on, or if you just go to your destinations on the tower, the Haunted Forest is just at the top of the tower, like so. And you click and you can play it. But you need to make sure you have your mask equipped, otherwise you can't load into it. Let's go ahead and... What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see the activity again? Or should we go into the Haunted Forest? I feel like this activity is just going to give us access to the dungeon. So I don't really see the point in working towards doing that and then not doing the dungeon. So let's just go into the Haunted Forest and try and do a few more... tiers of this, and we'll try this new shotgun. The kinetic shotgun. I think there's only like 2 or 3 of those in the game at the moment. Also, thank you for everyone who's hanging out at the moment. Oh, thank you, Cola Boy, for the for subscribing. Sorry, I missed that. I mean, you can hop in if you want to send me a message. I can get you in. I'll just wait in orbit. If you want to send me a message, Cola, just so I can find you and invite you into the game, you can do that if you'd like. There is a lot of grinding. There is. It has always been grinding with these events. Festival of Lost, Revelry, Solstice, whatever it was called. It's just grinding bounties, getting this material to then buy whatever you want. Sean, you subbed as well? Oh, you did? Sorry if I've missed anyone subbing. My alert thing might just be like not recognizing it. But thank you, Sean, for the sub. What's my gamer tag? It's on screen right now. I am MisterBo. If you just send me a message, I will invite you in and we can run through the Haunted Forest a couple of times. I'm probably only going to be streaming for like another 30 minutes or so. But we will be back tomorrow maybe for some more Destiny. Again, I don't usually stream normally on YouTube. My main streams are over on Twitch. But when there's a big event or something new in a game, that is when I stream here on YouTube. So if you want to get notified on when I do stream in the future, there's a link somewhere down below to my Twitch. And you give that a follow if you'd like. If not, no worries. Cola Speed, there you are. Let me invite you in. Have you got your mask already? What are the requirements for the auto rifle? We're going to look that up. You need to get a Triumph, but you also need to get something else. Let me have a look at the Triumphs. Where are we? Events. Somewhere here, hopefully. Seasonal. And events. Festival of the Lost 2019. Oh, that's how you get the Eris mask. So you need to complete all the Triumphs. Oh, that's a nice looking emblem. I actually really like that emblem. Right, I'm just going to mute you for the moment, Cola. I hope you don't mind. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And we'll hop into the Haunted Forest. So there's a Triumph you need to complete. We'll take a look whilst we load in. You need to put your mask on. Oh, you haven't got your mask yet? Okay, cool. We'll go get your mask. Let's have a look at the Triumphs whilst we wait for that. So there's one Triumph we need to get to the Masterworked version. Let me try and remember what that was called. Let's just have a look at what we have to do here anyway. So defeat 75 terrors. Acquire the exclusive Festival of the Lost 2019 weapon. Acquire all Festival of the Lost 2019 masks. Collect chocolate strange coins during Festival of the Lost. Collect candy. Complete Festival of the Lost 2019 bounties. Weekly bounties grant the most efficient progress. Purchase the Festival of the Lost 2019 grab bags. So we're going to have to get one of those anyway. Brush your teeth or mastication module. Or your wait, what? Is there a toothbrush or something? And that's a mystery we haven't unlocked yet. And then these are last year's. I know you're only streaming for a little bit, so I hope I get the chance to play with you tomorrow. Yeah, we'll probably stream more Destiny tomorrow. So, what's the time now? So, 5 o'clock GMT, so UK time, is when I usually stream. And I usually stream for like 2 or 3 hours, so... and it's mainly Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday is a later stream. But yeah, again, it'll probably be on Twitch tomorrow. The streams I do, if that's good with everyone. Thank you for adding me, Scholar. We'll try and do. Let's see how many branches we can get now. I reckon we can get more than 5 that we got last time. Also, if you do subscribe to me here on YouTube, I do put up a video on YouTube letting you know that I'm streaming over on a different platform. So if you maybe don't have a Twitch account or something like that, or you don't want to follow me or whatever it might be, I will put up a video here on YouTube just letting you guys know that I'm streaming, that you can click on and come over. And hopefully sometime this week I'll be feeling better enough so I can put my overlays and stuff back on, because I usually have overlays and little things that pop up when people sub and a face cam and all that stuff, but I turned that off today. Right, we'll get the mask on and we'll load in. We'll do maybe 1 or 2 runs of the Haunted Forest. We've got a nice disco ball ghost. I kind of wish I'd have got the Jade Rabbit one. That was the coolest one last year. I feel like Drifter and maybe the Goblin one are my favourite this year.
I wish I could talk more, but I am working now after all. Talking with someone about everything that's happened.
Yeah, I'm from Ireland, so hopefully it'll be at the stream tomorrow. Okay, cool.
I read
Awesome. Where's the Master of Disguise Triumph at? Ah, that's a good question, Miguel. Let's have a look. Was that one of the ones we just looked at? Or was that somewhere else? Seasonal. Festival Lost.
Remain vigilant, Guardian. We may never quite be as safe as...
Huh. Oh, Master of Disguise. There it is.
Sadly, the Red Legion
It is under seasonal events. Seasonal, then you flick over, so you're on the events. Festival Lost, and it's right there. Get all 5 masks. Is that what you need to get the weapon? Are we good to go? Are we good? Yeah, here we are. Let's quickly take a look. What was the triumph it needs?
I have ideas
Lord
already.
Ellett, which bag should you get? Well, you have to get both bags if you want to... Oh yeah, so we need to get Master of Disguise. We need to purchase all 5 masks. You have to purchase both those bags if you want the Triumph. I'm not sure what they give you. So, I don't want to say get one or the other to begin with, because I don't know what they give you. So, I would go for like the rare one to begin with, so you don't waste all your money, all your candy, or whatever it costs you. How do I get to the forest? I can't find it on the map. So you need to go to Eva Levante in the tower. Speak to her. She gives you a quest. You then need to purchase the Masquerade mask from her, which is the Mask of the Cryptarch. Once you've purchased that, you'll unlock the next step of the quest, and the Haunted Forest will be available to click on the map of the tower at the top. Or if you're next to Eva Levante in the tower, there's a little like tree, glowing tree. You can click on that and it'll load you into the Haunted Forest. But you need to make sure you have a mask equipped. They just give you weapons of that type? Really? Is that all? That seems kind of pointless. Do they give you like candy or coins at all? Not even a chance at a mask? I'd have thought they'd given you a chance at like maybe the old masks. Only Muffin, you said 5 PM UK time you'd be on? Yep, 5 PM UK time is when I usually stream. I know I haven't updated it, but on my Twitch page it does say BST, but it should be GMT, because obviously the clocks have just changed. I should do that whilst I remember. But we usually stream for like 2 hours or so. It depends on what we're doing. Today I was actually going to do a shorter stream, but a lot of you guys turned out, so I thought, you know what, we'll do a normal length stream. And I appreciate everyone hanging out today. Hope you're all having a nice day. Hopefully you guys can all hop in and try out the new Destiny stuff. Maybe if we get a fire team going, maybe we do the dungeon tomorrow. What else is there? I really want to figure out how we get this exotic weapon. I'm assuming it's a dungeon weapon because nothing's popped up for us. This guy is looking pretty cool in front of me. He's got like the new mask on, and he's paired it nicely with... So I'm not sure what the roll on this shotgun I got. Weapon, why not? I know it's a precision frame, so it's probably not the best kind of shotgun. You got to be really like accurate with it. Some spooky trees. Show us the store. We'll go over the store again at the end. I've already been over the store a few times. You can scrub back through the stream if you want. Have a look at the store. Right at the beginning we did it. Hey Alfie. That's why I got just rare or legendary weapons. Huh. That's a bit disappointing. I thought if anything it would have at least been masks from last year, but... Oh, we're already out of ammo. You live in South Carolina and I'm at school till 3:30. Ah. What time is it now for you? Is it... Which way are we going? This way? Let's see. Well, I think it was 5. Maybe it was 6 last time. I think it was 5, and then we got, like, as we were trying to get to the 6th, it put us in the final boss. Let's try and beat that this run. I think I need to be using grenades a little bit more, because I think that's what my mod was that I put on. Alfie, where's the Haunted Forest? So go to Eva Levante in the tower. Speak to her. She gives you a quest. You need to pick up the Cryptarch mask from her. Once you've picked up the Cryptarch mask, that will give you the next step of the quest, which will unlock you the Haunted Forest. And just make sure you've got the mask equipped, otherwise you won't be able to activate the quest, or activate the activity. And it is next to her is a little holographic tree in the tower that you can go and click on. Or if you're not in the tower, you can just click on the activity node in the map of the tower. Oh, did he just teleport behind me? He did. Melee him to death. It's 250. Alright, so you haven't got that long. You've only got like half an hour or so, 40 minutes to go. Damn, is there any way to get bright dust now? I don't want to be by the scourge of coins. If you complete bounties from Crucible and Vanguard, I think they have some bounties now that allow you to get bright dust from them. It is a little bit harder to get bright dust now, but I think activities also drop them. And then if you have the season pass, there are certain levels that give you some bright dust. Not that much though. But I think there's certain bounties that give you bright dust. Not a whole lot, but it's better than nothing, I guess. But I feel you though, not wanting to buy silver. I feel like I haven't bought any silver for the whole of Destiny 2. I used to buy quite a bit in Destiny 1 when new things came out. But I feel like I might actually buy silver for the first time in Destiny 2 for this event. We'll see. How do you get the Winter Werewolf acquisition? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. I think it may be... Because you can get the Masterworked version if you've got the Master of Disguise Triumph, which is just get all 5 masks. So maybe you just get that and then you can buy the normal version at a cheaper rate. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. Maybe, oh, I tell you what it might be, is you buy the Masterwork version and then you can get that other version, which then gives you the random rolls on it. Perhaps. And that's what the acquisition is once you've got the Masterworked version. This is my first time on this channel, and you're a really good YouTuber / streamer, so I will probably be here for a while with this channel. Thank you very much. Again, you might see some non-Destiny stuff on the channel. But I'm slowly getting back into Destiny. I've got a pretty cool video planned for... I planned it to get it out yesterday, but because I've been ill, I haven't been able to. Hopefully next week I'll have a pretty cool Destiny video coming out. Pretty cool. But I got to get into this dungeon and get some footage from that. But that's a little tease. If you are new, well, I can tell you what it is. Basically, if you are new around here, there's a video series I do called Aesthetic. You can find 2 of them on my channel already for Destiny. They actually won me moved the other week, 2 years ago. And I got a new one of those coming out for this Shadowkeep. Is the Loud Lullaby good for PvE? Yeah, I like the Loud Lullaby, to be honest. It's just, you probably need like enhanced hand cannon loader or something, because it is pretty slow to reload. Luckily for me, I have actually got enhanced hand cannon reloader. Yeah, I think the only downside to that weapon is the reload speed though. Everything else is pretty nice about it. If you get a good roll. Is the Haunted Forest easy? Yeah, it's kind of easy. It's not like a challenging thing. It's just timed, so it's like how quickly you can get through these layers. Wow. Didn't even... It just like... Tracking on that Nova Bomb just did not exist then. Where's the Haunted Forest? It's in the tower. You need to go to Eva Levante. You need to speak to her. You need to pick up a Cryptarch mask. And then you can play the Haunted Forest. Is the armor in the trailer shaders or actual armor sets? So the armor ornaments you can pick up from Eververse. They do have, unfortunately, the color that they are shown as. So if you are a Warlock, then you can only get it in red. If you're a Titan, you can only get it in yellow. So on and so forth. Blue for Hunter, I think it is. Which is a bit sucky. I would have liked to have had that as a color change. Or maybe shaders change it, to be honest. I haven't actually tried that. But they're ornaments, so you can put them on whatever armor you want. You don't have to, like, wear that. How much candy is required for the werewolf? You need 1,000 candy. 250, yeah, I think that sounds about right. And I think the non-masterworked one is obviously if you want to get random rolls on the weapon, which you might want. I don't know what the... I didn't look at what the... Masterwork is the curated rolled one, right? So I assume it comes with set perks. Or maybe it is it? I would assume it's curated, Masterworked. It would make sense. So I don't know what the actual roll on that one is. It might be one you don't actually want. So, but I think you have to buy that before you can actually start getting the other version. Is it even possible to reach branch 9? You know what? I can't remember. There was a limit before. I thought it was like 16, but that might have been the Revelry event. One of these had like a sort of a limit that you could not actually get past, even if you did. Or something like that. I think it was 16, I want to say. It's better to have random rolls than nothing, true. I can't remember what the werewolf actually rolls with. I did see a table of what it could roll with. But I can't remember now. I think there's some pretty good rolls you might be able to get on it. Obviously it's just sort of a reskin version of the Braytech rifle. I can't really remember if that was a popular AR or not. Rip to me. I believe you get the acquisition by getting the Masterworked version. So you need to get the Masterworked version first, and then you can start getting the non-Masterworked version and getting random rolls. How do you get ornaments? So the new ornaments, the like Halloween-y type looking armor, is available through Eververse. And it costs 6,000 bright dust, or I think 1,000 glimmer. Silver, sorry, not glimmer. If it was 1,000 glimmer, they'd be getting... Bungie would be getting themselves ripped off. And then when you've got your ornament, I'm not sure if you need to go and unlock it anymore in your inventory. But otherwise, you go onto your armor, you press down on your D-pad to appearance, and then you can pick on any ornament you like. Tower Eververse, and not popular, but it's a new version. What's a new version? Oh yeah. Random roll. The werewolf, yeah. We'll see. The haunted. What was it called? The horror story. Sorry, horror story was a. It was an alright AR. I think I used it back in the day to get Breakneck. And then it kind of just went in the vault, and it's probably still there. Hey, what up, Gaming Semlin? I just threw the biggest Warlock Void Super Bowl at the boss Hydra, and it didn't do anything. Well, it might have hit the shield on a Hydra. That pesky shield that goes around it. How to get chocolate coins, completing bounties, completing the Haunted Forest gives you a set amount of chocolate coins. Big White, you need to go to Eva Levante, you need to pick up a Cryptarch mask, and then you'll be able to go into the Haunted Forest. Outbreak perfected a few days ago, and the day we got it nerfed. Oh no. That sucks. That reminds me of in Destiny 1, I got the Vex Mythoclast a day after it got nerfed. And if you didn't play Destiny 1 and you don't know about the Vex Mythoclast, it was a weapon that was just insanely OP in PvP. It was still good in PvP after the nerf. My favourite exotic from Destiny 1, in fact. But I never got to try it at its full potential. So how do you get the Masterwork version, Chris? So basically you need to purchase all 5. Well, don't ignore that Nova Bomb, that never happened. You need to purchase all 5 of the new masks. That will get you a Triumph, which will then unlock the ability to buy the Masterworked version, and then buying the Masterworked version will give you the acquisition to then buy the non-Masterworked version, allowing you to get random rolls on it. Quite a lot, I know, but basically just try and get enough candy to buy all 5 of the new masks. Or coins, or whatever they cost you. I think it's coins. Never got the Vex. Oh, Vex was my favourite. I was like the luckiest person in Destiny 1. I got... People were like Forever 29, that meme that ran about in Destiny 1. That was never me because I got the whole raid set in my first ever run of it. So I never really experienced Forever 29. My luck with the raids after that was not very good though. I never got Necrochasm because I never got the Crux of Crota. I'm in the Haunted Forest by myself. Did it match you with anyone? Make sure when you go into the Haunted Forest, you pick the top one, which is just called Haunted Forest, and not the Firewall one, because if you pick Firewall, that's fire teams only, so it'll just load you in on your own, which you don't really want. Visit Tower Vendors for free candy and a few coins. Alright, nice. I will go and try that, noob. I've heard that you can get candy from the trees as well in the tower. This isn't good. I got Surus through D in one. It was I like Surus. Surus was a classic. I think when you got like the choice of weapons, I think one of them was Surus, right? I think I picked the Invective. I can't remember what my first exotic was. It was either the Invective from the quest, but my first ever like exotic drop was Plan C from Atheon. Plan C was a very fun gun to use. I like that one a lot. Is Surus Resin good? I'm not sure about in Destiny 2. I've never really used it. ARs have never really been in a good spot. They are kind of at the moment in a good spot, but ARs have been in a bad spot for a while. If I miss anything, feel free to just put it in the chat again and I'll try and catch up. We're working to the Whisper of the Worm now. Nice. Whisper of the Worm quest is a very fun one. I think I prefer it to 0 Hour. I definitely prefer both of those two to the Bad Juju one. But I'm hoping... I don't think we've got anything like that in this season. But I'm hoping we get one maybe in next season. Because those missions, they just like pop up one day and they're just such a fun little like... almost like a mini dungeon, I guess. Could we play after stream? After stream, I'm probably going to get off and eat. And I think I'm probably going to run through the dungeon with a group, maybe. But if I'm not, then yeah, sure. If you ever see me on Destiny and I'm not in a party or anything, just send me a message. And if I'm not making a video or something like that, I'll be more than happy to play. How do you get Broom Sparrow? It's in Eververse. It costs 800 silver, I believe. It's not like last time where you could find a... I think you found it hidden under the stairs in the hangar, if I remember correctly. There's an Easter egg where Benedict used to be... Oh, really? What, down in the... under the bazaar? I will go check that out. Thank you for that, Chosen. I need to go check out what the portal looks like as well. I assume Akura has made some progress on that this week. What I play on? I play on Xbox. Is it bad you sided with the Drifter? No, I sided with the Drifter as well. I'm a Drifter fanboy. When it comes to the Drifter, I'm his biggest fan. I got Dredgen. I want his mask. And I sided with him because he seemed like the most reliable. I feel like the Vanguard are kind of like... They don't really know what's going on, to be honest. Zavala has been a bit of a killjoy ever since Warmind. Ever since Destiny 2's main campaign, really. What do you think about the Ace of Spades both in PvE and PvP? I know it's not that great at the moment, I believe. Oop, we died. I died as soon as respawning restricted applied. Great timing there. Yeah, you use Xbox too. Awesome. Well, yeah, feel free to add me if you want. And if I'm ever just like hanging around in the tower on Destiny or another game that you have and I'm not in a party, just pop me an invite. Or send me a message. Never send me a party invite because I'm just not going to join that. But if you want to play something, send me either a game invite or just send me a message saying like, hey, I'd like, do you want to do this? Or I'm struggling at this. I need to fire team, and I'll, if I'm free, I'm happy to join. First attempt, and we got to branch 5. Nice. I feel like if you're like with a random group and you're not sort of communicating, 5, 6 is probably where you're going to get to if you're just casually playing. How do I even get over there? Up here. I see there's a hidden chest over there. Is this not a hidden chest? I will go revive my teammates, but I want to go get this hidden chest. I'll come back for you guys, don't worry. I need my candy. Crimson Storm 12. Oh, we respawned anyway. How do I... I'm confused. There's like a... Is this right? No. Is that what they did as well? Oh, there's a platform there. Wow. Do you know how to get the new Triumph? Which Triumph are you after, Empty? We got bullied in that forest by that big knight guy who just is immune. I was with randoms and we got to 9. Nice. I mean, I probably could concentrate a little bit more on gameplay, but I'm just sort of chilling as we run through these. Does the Lost Sector give you chocolate coins? You know what? That is a good question. I do not know the answer to, unfortunately. I don't think so. I don't think Lost Sectors give you coins, but I could be wrong there. I think it's just the Haunted Forest and then the bounties. Oh man, he's getting absolutely walloped on. Let me go shotgun this wizard. Finisher. Boom. I look like a low-budget version of Mysterio. For Braytech, so that Triumph is under seasonal and then events. You basically need to purchase all the 5 new masks. So the Acolyte, the Goblin, the Fallen Captain, Callus, and the Drifter. You get all of those, and then you'll get the Triumph, which will then allow you to buy the Werewolf. Rip sealed up in cars. I saw they nerfed them. I didn't actually read the patch notes because I don't play as a hunter, but I should probably go back and look at all those things. I always forget that, is it the Korean version of this? Has that other vendor called Yuna? I see her in the patch notes. Like, Yuna, who's that? Oh, it's that. It's the vendor we don't have. Rip. I should have jumped. Lewis, I'm on Xbox. Oh, there we go. Warlock jump. Save me. Okay, good. Exotic Warlock for Void class. If you're rocking the Void class for Warlock, I would say Nezarec is pretty decent. If you're using Devourer. Also, are they called Conversive Hold? The gauntlets, they're pretty good as well. Where you hold in your grenade and you can like take damage. Would be willing to help me and my 2 friends with the Leviathan raid. If you have some friends willing to do with us, that'd be great. I don't know if I've got anyone who would be willing to do it, but I don't mind running through the Leviathan maybe if I've got some time. Yeah, I would be fine with helping you run through. Is it just the normal Leviathan? The Goblin is the best in my opinion. How do you get candy? So you get a candy from killing enemies within the Haunted Forest. And the Master of Disguise is the triumph that you need to get by... oops, I didn't mean to go into another one there. The triumph is buying all the 5 masks from Eva. So, let's quickly... Can I load to the tower from here? Can I take us out of this? Can I pull us out of this? No, we'll have to wait. We'll go to Eva and we'll buy some masks. And then we'll call it there for today's stream. You added me? Awesome, nice. Cool thing you do. No worries. I'm trying to think what else is there for Warlock in terms of Void. Skull of Dire Hamkara used to be like the go-to. Not so much anymore. Thank you, Max, for subscribing, and thank you, 105 Wonky, for subscribing as well. I feel like Warlock Exotics is just in a bad place at the moment. If you use Blink, Astrocyte Verse. Void. Yeah, Controversive Hold. Maybe that actually has a really good pairing with one of the artifact mods at the moment. And then, what was the other one I said? Yeah, Nezarec Sin is kind of like your go-to if you're using Devourer. Other than that, you can kind of use like maybe... trying to think. So I feel like most of these are just kind of useless. You got some good ones for like Arc. You got a lot of good ones for Arc, and maybe not so many for Solar. Welcome, bro. You speak clearly. I'm on board. Well, thank you. I'm glad people think I speak clearly whilst having a cold, which is good. Again, I normally have like face cam stuff set up, but today is a different day. Sub for sure. Well, thank you very much. Again, I do post. I'm slowly getting back into Destiny content, so you might not see like a ton of Destiny videos. You'll probably see more when the next season starts. That's kind of when I'm hoping to get like right back into Destiny. I got a special aesthetic Destiny video planned for next week. If you're like, what is an aesthetic Destiny video? If you click on my channel and you go down slightly, there's 2 videos. One's called A New Frontier, one's called A Fragment in Time. A New Frontier got me Movie of the Week a couple of years ago, and I've got a new one of those planned for next week. Festival of the Lost Signal. Are you not able to get in at all? I'm currently rocking Prodigal Set plus Goblin Mask and Soros Tone Shader, Smuggler's World, and Subtle Calamity. I feel like the fashion show for October, or maybe November, is going to be a fun one. People like combining masks and stuff. I just accepted all the done quests from Eva, but how do I get the Haunted Forest? Partner, you need to buy the Cryptarch mask for 100 Glimmer, and that will unlock you the Haunted Forest. Trying to use Arsenic Bite with Enhanced Bow Loader. I have never really used Arsenic Bite. My go-to bow. I've never really used a legendary bow. When I've ever used a bow, it's always been an exotic one. Get better soon. Thank you very much, Wonky. Oh, try using it. Sorry, not you're trying. Try using it. I'll try that. Oh, with the artifact perk. Ah, right, yeah. No, that was good. Sorry, Max. I thought you said you were using it. I didn't see try. I would definitely try that out, yeah. What tips on YouTube? Because I got 100 so subscribers, but I'm kind of stuck. Is there anything you recommend to do? Just kind of do whatever you want to do, really. Like, I started out making Call of Duty Zombies videos back in Black Ops 2 days. And I was just making, like, guides and things, like, and people just, like, kind of started watching. So I just kind of do whatever you want to do. Like, I know some people like to stick to one game. That's what I used to do for a bit. I'm trying to, like, branch out to multiple games at the moment. But just have fun with it, and people will watch. That was my advice. Have fun with it. What's your advice for candy farming? Run the Haunted Forest. Get a good team, maybe. Get, like, a team that you're communicating with. Clear out all your bounty spaces and just purchase all of the, like, endless bounties from Eva. Thank you for hanging out with me for a bit. Are you able to get the skeleton up? Unfortunately, you have to buy that from Eververse for either silver or with bright dust.
Let's see.
One of the 3 masks at the bottom of her list, I had the same problem. Yeah, it's not like that clear that you need to purchase one of these ones, but you purchase one of these. I would purchase all 3, just so then you've got them. Because you might want certain mods with certain helmets. And that will get you into the Haunted Forest. And then if you want to get the Masterwork version of this weapon, you need to buy all 3 of these helmets. So you need, what, 500, you need 150 chocolate coins to buy all these helmets, and then you need 1,000 candy to buy this. But getting all of those helmets will unlock the triumph to then buy this. Yeah, this is the special weapon. It doesn't drop. You have to buy it by completing the triumph, but the Braytech Werewolf is the special weapon this time. It's like the horror story from last year. Where do I go to do this event? You go to Eva here in the tower. Purchase one of these 3 masks, and then once you've purchased one,
Goodbye, dear.
I started doing flash animations, then got banned during Adpocalypse for some reason. Oh, that sucks. Wonder why you got banned for doing, like, flash animations. That was a rough time. I think it's gotten a little bit better though. Yeah, that is. We've actually been going quite a long time. About an hour, about 2 hours. Sorry, I forget this started a little bit later. Thank you to everyone who's been hanging out in stream today. I did not expect this to do that well because, again, I haven't been doing Destiny that often. My Destiny streams, at least, don't bring in that many people. But today was a different occasion. So thank you very much. I will be streaming again tomorrow at the same time. So that's 5 p.m. GMT. My normal streams are actually over on twitch.tv/IamMisterBo. There's a link in the description below. If you want to go and follow me over there. I do post a video here on YouTube letting you guys know when I'm streaming as well. So if you're not really a fan of Twitch or anything like that. We will try and do more Haunted Forest tomorrow. We will also try maybe the dungeon if I can get a good team going. What is the mystery epic bag? I think it just gives you weapons, someone said earlier. I don't think I have enough to purchase it, otherwise I would. I'm 30 candy off. Let me check the postmaster. Candy hanging around in there. Happy Halloween in the Destinyverse. Look at that. Here we go. We'll purchase.
Thank you. If you're here for
Peace out. Thank you very much, Sean, for hanging out.
what we can do.
Let's quickly purchase this so we see what we get. Wow. I think that was probably like 950. I think it's probably a way for if you're not 950 yet to get to 950 quickly-ish.
Checking.
9:49, so it wasn't even 9:50. Doesn't really seem worth it then. But you have to purchase one of each of those for
Whenever you need me again.
the Triumph, so I would purchase at least one of those. Thank you, Linus Carlson, for subscribing. Hey, could you add me on Xbox? My gamer tag is Winterflame. Muffin, if you want, you can add me. And then just send me a message whenever you want to do something. Hey, Kirito, you've come in just as we're ending the stream, unfortunately. But we'll be streaming again tomorrow. We'll be streaming more Haunted Forest, more of the Altar of Sorrow activity, and hopefully maybe the dungeon as well. And then I think next week, is it? We have the Undying Mind, so that is going to be a fun thing to try. My gamer tag is I am MisterBo. It says at the top of the screen there. Usually it would say it just on my screen normally, but I don't have my overlays on. Hey, Captain Rex. You've come at the wrong time, Rex. We're just ending the stream. Sorry about that. Just join. What's up? Hey, National Cookie. We are coming at the end of the stream. We're ending it. But we had been playing the Haunted Forest. Again, we'll be streaming tomorrow. So if you do want to stick around for tomorrow, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, if you want to check my normal streams out, they are usually over on Twitch. There's a link in the description below. You can go over there and you can follow. We're over 500 followers, I think, on Twitch, and we're trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. But I do put up a video here on YouTube to let people know when I'm streaming. So if you just want to subscribe here, feel free to do so. I cover Destiny, I cover some Crash Team Racing, which might not be everyone's cup of tea. I'm going to be doing some Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order when that comes out, and I've got a pretty cool Destiny video coming out next week, fingers crossed, so stay tuned for that. Your wife changed it? What's your gamer tag now, Rex? I'm going to add you if that's okay with you. Yeah, feel free to add me. And then if you ever want to play with me, if I'm just in Destiny doing nothing, not in a party or anything, just send me a message saying do you want to play, or just invite me to a game, and I'll be more than happy to join. You need someone for the Thorn Strike. What console are you on? Maybe someone here in chat is able to help you out. I know it can be pretty tricky, that strike at 900. But I think that will do it for today. Again, we'll be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. GMT. Thank you to everyone for hanging out. I did not expect to get this many people. Oh, the Easter egg. Chosen. What a legend. What a legend. I nearly forgot. We'll go check that out before we end the stream. I was about to click stop streaming, and we're going to check that out. Where do I go to do the actual stage event? You need to... Have you grabbed the mask, Billy Lee? Grab the mask from Eva, and then... you'll be able to access the Haunted Forest right next to her. Can't get on yet. Should I get... Am I going to be stuck in an eternal loading screen here? I was hoping I would not, but sometimes it does. Yeah. Let me try just, like, transfer to someone else in the tower. I hate it when this happens. Thrax, Hinswarm, or Vex Ornament. Oh, that was quick. I think the Goblin one looks the cooler, personally. But I really want the Drifter. That's the main one I'm after. You got to get all 5 eventually if you want the weapon, so... Might as well just pick one and then save up for the next one. Is this going to be... Oh no, we can get through. My gamer tag again. If you want to know my gamer tag, it's just I am MisterBo. Have they made progress on this? I feel like they haven't. Wait, what? Oh. Where's this music in the tower? What? Wait, what? 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 I'm very confused. Are these like... What? Wait, what? Are these like balloons that are just floating down here? Like... Is there anything to like pick up? Like a cool little Easter egg thing? Like there used to be in D1? There's a broom there, like... I'm very confused at what these are. These just supposed to be like weird ghosty ghouls? I don't think I've got any dance moves on. I wanted to dance with them. We can meditate with them. Okay. So that's a thing in this location of the tower. Thank you for telling me about that, Chosen. Appreciate that. I didn't know what to expect. I definitely was not expecting that. Okay. Well, yeah, again, I'm going to say bye-bye again. Yeah, feel free to add me. My gamer tag is I'm MisterBo, like it says on the screen. And again, we'll be streaming tomorrow at 5 p.m. GMT. So, yeah. Thank you again for hanging out. And hopefully you all have a nice rest of your day. And go enjoy some Destiny or whatever else you've got planned. And, yeah. Bye-bye. And then, hopefully, I can put my end screen up. There we go. Cheers. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.